I was completely kind of wowed by it. And it was a crazy, conceptually, nutty idea, but an idea that was not too far away from a future reality. And having made Minority Report and having spent so much time trying to imagine what the future could be for all of us in that circumstance, I suddenly saw a future that, that Ernest Cline, the writer of the book, and Zach Penn, the screenwriter, envisioned. And it wasn't that far away from what I think is going to happen someday. And that's what got me very interested in pursuing it. Wade Watts is our hero, and he's kind of a nerdy guy who lives in a trailer. And in the future, the trailers are stacked one on top of the other. They're called the stacks. And a lot of people that can't afford housing live in these trailers where they're stacked one on top of the other, 60, 70 feet into the air. And there's little outdoor elevators and kind of like New York type style fire escapes to get up and down. And he lives with his aunt, and he's kind of alone in this world. And he uses the Oasis, this amazing world, to escape from, what he suffers in the real world. It's not only a contest, and it's not only a game, it's a race. It's a great race. And it's a chase, because there's bad guys. The bad guys are a huge corporation, the second biggest company in the world, just behind Gregarious Games, Halliday's company. And the second biggest company in the world, run by Nolan Sorrento, played by Ben Mendelsohn, is a company called Innovative Online Industries. And they are trying to win the all three keys to get the egg. They want to win it for themselves to become the #1 company in the world. And they will do anything to win this contest. And I mean anything. James Halliday kind of was in a bit of arrested development where the 1980s was concerned. He loved the music, he loved the video games, the coin-operated games that were being manufactured, designed in those days. He just loved how people dressed. He loved the kind of movies that were showing in the 1980s, and he kind of, and because Wade Watts, our hero, is so enamored of Halliday, he wants to become so much like Halliday, he also is steeped in the 1980s. So it's a real throwback to an era that I was very involved in making movies.